feel the universe functioning perfectly, but I'm still perfectly locked inside myself. Instead of oneness, I feel isolation.
But you're alive, Ray. Feel it.
I'm scared.
Drugs feature prominently in practically all of your movies, and you had your own experiences with drugs when you started to get into the movie business. Cocaine apparently was your main demon. You managed to kick it while you were writing Scarface. Just tell me about that time in your life.
Well, Anjali, I'm not going to pretend to be anything other than I am. You know, you're a younger generation. You see drugs completely differently. But I grew up at a time when drugs were a very liberating experience in the 60s. You know, I never had drugs before that. All of a sudden I'm on acid and I'm doing pot and, you know, listening to Jim Morrison and Janis Joplin and Jimi Hendrix, the Beatles. It's all crazy. And I was in Vietnam on top of it. So, you know, half the soldiers are doing it, not in the field, but back. A lot of them are black, so I'm learning a whole other culture. Like, the people who are doing grass, and I put it in platoon, seem more human to me, because they're going into the villages, they're not killing people. Whereas the people, and maybe it sounds a little black and white, but people who are drinking are killing people. I have to say drugs hurt me and helped me. And I speak honestly, cocaine was a disaster. It hurts you. When I wrote Scarface to get even, and I did it cold sober, cold turkeyed it, and I'm very happy that Scarface set it right for me. And then after that, I had other problems in my life. But you know what? At the end of the day, it helped me, kept me balanced, and kept me inquisitive. I don't think I fell asleep. And I moderate everything I do, and you know, try to get away with inside the so-called laws, which I find ridiculous. You know, do I look like I'm insane to you?
Hard to know. Okay. Okay, so fast forward then a few years, and The Doors came out. It was a box office smash, but there were certainly critics who said that it was inaccurate. Even Ray Manzarek, who was the keyboardist for The Doors, said that it was a terrible movie and that you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Did you expect such a